It's time for your statewide Alabama weathercast.
Good morning, this is meteorologist Drew McCombs with the Alabama Weather Network, and this is your mid-morning forecast update for the state of Alabama. And got some cool drone video here from Dakota Brown and Coleman. This was from yesterday with some showers and a storm there in the area. A number of places saw a little bit more rain over the weekend than what they probably have seen in the last couple of weeks. Not everybody, but it was good for some places to get some rain there, but always cool when we see some cool drone video of some weather in the area. And from Daniel Harbin in Paint Rock Valley this morning, sent in this beautiful sunrise picture, nice pink there, sky overlooking the mountain, and just some beautiful shots there as we start off this morning. Looking at our satellite radar, we're mostly calm, got a good bit of cloud cover over a good portion of the area. A few tiny little showers, not even sure if those are reaching the ground at this point. And down towards the southeast, definitely more sunshine to start off the day, but a decent amount of kind of mid-level cloud cover and high cloud cover moving in to parts of the state. Today had some showers and thunderstorms there off to the northwest and in Mississippi as well, which could clip the northern part of the state later on. But right now, at least, Huntsville, pretty calm out there. You can see some blue skies there. It's 77 degrees. Dew point's up at 68 degrees. We got a little bit more of a moist air mass in place here than what we've seen in recent times, which is a good thing as far as our rain chances as we head through this week. Mount Cheaha, you can see again, good bit of cloud cover out there, maybe still a little bit of sunshine peeking through, and it's 74 degrees there with not quite as much humidity at 63 degrees for the dew point. Ball Rock, another nice view there with a little bit of haze there in the distance, with the distant hills there. It's 79 degrees there already, so we're already expecting another pretty warm day out there in general. That's not going to be changing quite yet. And Gulf Shores, another beautiful start there with, again, less cloud cover as you move more towards the south and the southeast. It's 81 degrees already there. Beautiful colors there to the Gulf. All right, so what we're watching for today and this week. Today's the first day of fall. It may not really feel like it out there, but this is the fall equinox today, and so we officially begin the astronomical beginning of fall, and so we'll eventually get some cooler air in here, but it may take a little bit. Storms increase as we head into the middle part and latter part of the week as the cold front approaches and upper level low approaches as well, so we expect to have a decent amount of rain, and then a pleasant weekend after that passes through is what we're expecting, so it should be kind of nice as we get into this coming weekend. All right, here's our Skywatcher reports for our kind of wake-up temperatures, our lows from this morning. Kyle Drake in Opelika got down to 63. Matt Nicholson in Oxford got to 66. Don Culver and Rainbow City to 67. Same thing for Lynn Lambert at Red Level, and Bud Bean in Northport got down to 72 degrees. So again, we're not quite as cool as we have seen in recent times. Temperatures right now, we've already reached into the 80s in many spots. It's 86 degrees in Montgomery right now. It's 85 in Troy, only 79 in Hamilton, but generally most places already into the 80s. And again, we do kind of expect it to be a fairly warm one again. And like I mentioned earlier, it's not quite as dry and comfortable as an air mass as we have seen in recent times. So we've got dew points in the 70s across especially the western part of the state, and then mid to upper 60s across the eastern portion of the state, but generally a little bit more moisture, a little bit more humidity in place than we've seen in a little while. Forecast highs will be into the 90s generally. Expect to get into the low 90s, 91 in Greenville and Monroeville. The same thing in Atmore. Andalusia might get up to around 93 degrees, upper 80s towards the north, but with a little bit more humidity in place, it will feel a little bit warmer out there than those, so it'll be kind of a hot day out there. As far as the potential for severe weather, you can see just the very northern sliver of Alabama is under the green marginal risk, level 1 out of 5. And that's just for the potential of some of the storms that could form later on this afternoon or move in from the west could have the potential to produce some gusty winds. So you can see this is that brown right there is just a 5% chance of severe level winds, which would be 58 miles per hour or greater. So again, we'll keep an eye on those thunderstorms. Could see a few stronger storms in the northern part of the state. And as we put Futurecast into motion, you'll see just a few of them there kind of skirting the northern part of the state as we get into this afternoon and evening. Most of the state looks like it won't see as much scattered showers and thunderstorms as maybe we've seen the last couple of days. Still certainly could see some down towards the south, but at least the models are trying to show a little bit less and showing that mainly towards the northern part of the state for today. As we get through the overnight period, could have some lingering showers and storms through the overnight and especially the northern part of the state, so that could even be by the commute tomorrow morning. You still got some heavy rain in spots around, so just be aware of that for those of you, especially in the Tennessee Valley. And the model, again, continues to push a number of showers and thunderstorms through the northern part of the state there as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Again, it does show a few scattered showers here and there, but still does maintain mostly dry in sort of the southern 2/3 of the state. Again, I wouldn't rule out that we're going to get a few showers and thunderstorms in that part of the state, but it certainly looks like the northern part of the state, the Tennessee Valley, has the best chance as we move through at least the next couple of days. Then we expect everyone to get in on the action a little bit more as we head into the middle and latter part of the week. By Wednesday afternoon, the cold front beginning to approach, and we expect to have a better chance of more widespread showers and thunderstorms as we get to that point, and hoping to get a pretty good soaking in many spots as we get into that part of the week. And looking at our heavy rainfall outlook, this is for Wednesday, when we expect the chances of rain to start to ramp up. You can see that the slight chance is the yellow there that encompasses the shoals, just barely encompasses Huntsville, also Hamilton. So kind of, again, the northwestern corner of the state could get some heavy rainfall with the rain that happens, and even down into the green here, moving down past the 2059 corridor, including places like Birmingham and Gadsden and Tuscaloosa. There is a chance there of some fairly heavy rainfall at times. So again, given how dry we've been, that's not a bad thing, I'd say, at this point, if we can just have just enough. Okay, again, fall arrives today. This is the official astronomical beginning of fall, the autumnal equinox, and you can see that that's basically where Earth's axis is tilted neither toward nor away from the sun, and you have an equal amount of daylight and darkness at all latitudes. And so we'll start as we head towards winter, then we'll see the daylight hours decreasing, but today's the day where it's kind of all equal. All right, here's your 7-day forecast for North Alabama. Again, we have a chance of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms, some possibly strong in the northern part of the state up in the Tennessee Valley. We expect to see highs into the upper 80s, lows down into the upper 60s. Again, not quite as cool as we've seen here recently. Then you can see Wednesday and Thursday, again, pretty high chances of rain. We expect to see quite a bit of places, most places getting a good bit of rain from this front as it moves through. Then past that, some lingering showers possible on Friday. We expect the weekend to look pretty good for North Alabama, with highs only in the 80s, so closer to around normal, what it should be, with lows dipping down into the upper 50s. So a fairly refreshing feeling weekend in store for North Alabama at this point. And then South Alabama, again, a little bit smaller rain chances for the next couple of days. And then as we approach the middle part of the week, we expect to see those ramp up, especially more on Thursday. Maybe not as much on Wednesday, but as the front moves south, it'll probably be more of a Thursday, Friday thing for South Alabama. And then you'll see, again, the temperatures also back down a little bit for South Alabama as well. So we expect a pretty nice weekend for the southern part of the state too. Well, that's your latest Alabama forecast update. We'll have another one coming up this afternoon on the Alabama Weather Network.